as you read from the title, I lost my job, and we're talking about what is next. Let's get into it. So, May of this year, I finished my last World Cup of the season, and I had a meeting with my boss. I knew what the meeting was about. I felt it in my gut. He said, ma'am, we love you at the team. You are definitely a great person, but we're not seeing the results that we need to see, and we gotta let you go. And I felt it because, number one, I was getting really exhausted going to 15 different places in less than 10 months. You do the math. The company was located in France, so I started my workday around 7 in the morning most times, and then having to come back from practice really late the night before, because we practice so late at night. That was a lot. And I was freelancing for a while now. It's probably like going on more than 3 years I was freelancing. And they always tell you, like, starting a business is unstable income, get you a job security this, job security that. Nothing is secure. Okay, nothing is secure. So I spent it was towards the end of May. So I spent all of June, all of July, all of August, and now September just reflecting on what I want to do with my life, taking time to actually rest, going into this new fencing season, because I would say my season starts in October, because the first competition is the first week of October, so we start the first week of September. I was doing preseason stuff, but going into this new season, I'm getting like 8 hours of sleep. Never used to get that. I'm eating 3 meals a day. I know some people are like, that's giving bare minimum, but the girlies who eat 1 meal plus an iced coffee, you get me. I wasn't treating my body well. I wasn't treating my mind well. I wasn't treating my soul well. I was slowly decaying. Okay, slowly decaying. And now I feel fresh, rejuvenated, and my mind is just like so clear on what I want to do. So you may be thinking, how are we going to get some money? So if you didn't know, I want to say 4-ish years ago, maybe 5. It's 5. I started my own marketing agency right out of college. Didn't know what I was gonna do. Didn't know anything about anything. And I just said, I'm gonna start it because I want to move to France and we have practice in the morning. So this is the only way to make money if I start my own agency. Fast forward a year and a half later, it was okay. There was definitely some ups and downs, but I had a few clients at the time, and I even had 2 girls working for me, and an agency approached me. They said, hey, instead of you having all these different clients, you could just work in the agency. As a freelancer, you can work in the agency, and you don't have to worry about getting clients. You just got to worry about doing the work. And I said, that's a great idea. And it was, to a certain point, because I got to see how an agency is actually organized and ran with multiple people, multiple team members, what it's like to satisfy customers and get results and brainstorm with other people. But my time expired there, and I left because it was just really inconsistent, and I didn't like, there was a lot of things I didn't like, but that doesn't matter. Then I started freelancing for individual companies, and the turnover rate would be like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It was just all over the place. So eventually after May, I said, okay, I have to think, do I even want to work in influencer marketing? Because the money is, when I tell you the money is good, the money is good. But the money is good because I have to pay my own taxes, I have to get my own insurance, I have to pay for my own retirement. Your job is not guaranteed. They can just call you up and say, this is your last day, this is your last week, you have 2 more weeks. Like, that's just how it is, and there's no arguing, you're done. So the money has to be there because you need a safety net. So yeah, the money was good, but it was just very like high ups, high lows, and I didn't like that. And I was having a whole life crisis. I was like, do I want to be an interior designer? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? What do I want to do? And after some really deep reflection, I realized I needed to solve a problem. Like, once you solve your client's problems, there won't be a high turnover rate, right? Or once you solve their problem and they're happy, then you're happy, and then you can pay for your fencing, and then your fencing is happy, and then everything is just amazing. So during this break, I did a lot of reading. I did a lot of like, I'm gonna get this course, and I realized that I want to start an agency again. So that's what is next in my list, and you're going to come with me on this journey. I'm going to share every week my progress, and yeah, I'm really excited because I never thought I would own an agency again, and here I am. And let's see, so far so good, but there's a lot of moving pieces to owning an agency again, and honestly I'm kind of scared, just because this is like the very last piece of my puzzle that I need to work well so that my season is great. Like, I'm fencing well, my body feels really good, I'm working out in a new way, and I just feel amazing. I'm eating well. Child, 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. I need to be able to financially support the competition so that when I do go, it's just stress-free. So yeah, that is my next chapter. I feel really, really excited and nervous about it, but I mean, TikTok says have dreams so big that they scare you, right? So this is scary, and I have no other option but for it to work. So you're gonna come along with me, and that's the tea. So next week I'll probably share an update with you, but that's it. Ciao. Okay, wish me luck. Prayers for the money.